Okay, and my screen is visible. I believe you cannot see my screen. Is my screen visible? I believe you can see my screen. Is my screen visible? All right. Okay. All right. So yesterday when we met, we discussed about um RSI. We discussed about RSI, and we talk about the fact that RSI is a momentum indicator, and it helps traders to identify various key areas like the oversold and then the overbought regions. And with that, we said a trader, if we want to understand the RSI concepts, we can use the trading view, and considering the line, we said a line which may be indicated 0 to 30, and then also 70 to 100. And with that in between, we may have the 40 to 60, and within is 50, which is neutral. And we saw areas where we could make entries and even exit, right? And even find exit points at the point in time. So we took time to discuss that and all other things involved. And also we've also discussed about MACD as a momentum indicator, which is also a trend following momentum indicator. A trend following momentum indicator. And also we've also discussed about moving averages, which is also a trend line indicator, which helps traders to identify the various trend, right? So moving average is a trend line indicator. MACD is also a trend following momentum indicator, and then also RSI is also a momentum indicator. So if God permit, tomorrow we shall look at this the Ichimoku cloud. That's what I intend we do today, but it seems unfortunate I couldn't wake up on time. So I'll reschedule that lesson to tomorrow. So this morning, what we are going to look at is how to use these three indicators to find a perfect combo or perfect combination to make entries in the market. So that is moving averages plus MACD plus RSI. Using the moving average with moving average convergence divergence with RSI. So we can use all these three combined. We can combine all these three indicators to ensure we get perfect combination or perfect entries in the market. And how do we do that? This is where our CoinGlass comes in, right? This is where our CoinGlass comes in. So I'll take the opportunity, I'll use this opportunity to talk about the CoinGlass briefly, so that you can get the concept of CoinGlass, RSI on the CoinGlass. Okay. Now CoinGlass is a digital analytical tool. A digital analytical tool, just like a fundamental analytical tool like CoinMarketCap. But when it comes to CoinGlass purely goes into technical. It's 90% technical and 10% fundamental. Okay, so it helps the traders to be able to analyze the market in different ways, right? So this morning we are going to use CoinGlass, the RSI, which over there on CoinGlass, instead of we to look at the various lines, the lines has been expressed already, and various assets has been categorized based on the market, on their market momentum. So when we go to RSI CoinGlass, we may see the assets, the very region of the assets. And also after we see the very region of the assets, we can quickly go to our TradingView app, set up MACD and then also moving averages to observe to see if they all form the same pattern or the same line as compared to the RSI. If they all form the same language, then automatically we could clearly say that it is either uptrend or downtrend. Also, we could also add or we could also add support and resistance to that, so that we can be able to draw our various lines, then also use the range to identify our take profits and our take profits and stop loss. Right. Okay, so let's quickly go to the CoinGlass. And we still have a lot to learn. Wow, my dear, it's not easy. So we before from tomorrow till Friday, we have to consider the um Ichimoku cloud. We also have to consider Fibonacci. Mm. We also have to consider pivot points, and then everyone. But we'll see how we handle all these ones. So we still have a lot to learn before Friday, because this lesson would have to take us 2 weeks, and we're now 2 weeks now. Okay, so let's quickly go to CoinGlass. So on CoinGlass, now the CoinGlass is an app we could download. Um, uh, you can download the app on Play Store, or you can still use the Chrome, the web page of it, and I prefer the web page. So um, when you come here, we have the CoinGlass. Okay, so you go to www.coinglass.com. So coin good. So when you come to CoinGlass, just tap here. You see it's good. So this is a web page of it. So this is what we have here, and over here on CoinGlass, this will be another lesson that we will learn later. But I just want to use this opportunity for us to get access to the RSI here. So on CoinGlass can be used to do a lot of things. You can study the open interest rates, the liquidation heat map. You can also know the average RSI and then also the altcoin season index, how the prices of altcoin perform, and then also either it's neutral or not. And also you can also use the average RSI. So we are going to focus on the average RSI, and what the average RSI is, that's a simple, the various regions of RSI has been categorized. Okay, so it has been categorized based on oversold, overbought, sell, buy, and then it's neutral. So all the five regions, overbought, oversold, overbought, sell, buy, and then there's a neutral. All the five regions of in the RSI has been categorized here. So if I want to know the strength or the momentum or the region within which an RSI find itself, I wouldn't stress myself enough. I just have to go to a particular region and I will see the name of the assets and also where it belongs to or the class. Either it's oversold or overbought, I'll get to know. So let's quickly click on average RSI. So we tap on it nicely. Since am I going with speed? Am I speeding up? Am I speeding up? Am I speeding up? Am I speeding up? Let me know. I'm speeding up. I feel like I'm speeding up. So let me know if okay. Alright, so that is good. I say no. Okay. Let's quickly move on. Let's quickly move on. Let's quickly move on. So now when it comes to CoinGlass, using the RSI here, you could clearly see this. We said crypto market RSI heat map. Crypto market RSI heat map. So when you come below, you could see this here. Just tap on it. Now once you tap on it, you can see we have overbought, strong, neutral, weak, oversold. Now what this means is simple. Like I'm saying, all the RSI has been categorized based on their um various regions where they belongs to, their strengths, okay, or momentum. So when we talk of overbought, we all know that when assets is at the overbought zone, it simply means more buyers are dominating or they've dominated on that particular asset, right? Good. In same manner, we have the strong. The strong simply means it is at the buying zone. The buying zone. That is the strong. We also have neutral, and I've already explained neutral. That is, it's neither going to the selling zone or buying zone. At that point in time, there is no certainty or fixed decision, decisive decision made by traders. So in that state, it's either consolidation state or yeah, or we may say that yeah, it is consolidating. That is neutral zone. And we also have the weak. When we talk of the weak zone, this zone is an area where price at the selling zone. Okay, the selling zone is what we call it, the weak zone. Then we have the oversold. So after it's from the selling zone, it will surely get to the oversold zone. It may get to the oversold zone. So over here, you may not see buy, but you see strong. You may not see sell, but you see weak. Is that okay? Is that okay? When you don't see sell, but you see buy, sorry, you will not see sell, but you will see what? You see weak. You will not see buy, but you will do what? You will see strong. That is what you need to understand. Hope that is okay. Hope that is okay. Is that okay? Is that okay? Can you proceed? Is that okay? Hmm? Mm. All right. All right. Then let go. Let go. So this is the RSI. Okay. So now if you can considering the RSI, let me see. Below you can see over here we have 90 and over here we have 10. That is starting from 0. Okay. So the asset has been categorized, or yes, let me use the word categorize. So when you look at this particular zone, for instance 90, you could see it has been numbered here. The thing has been numbered clearly. Oh, where do I hide this? Okay, let me place it here first. This is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and then 90. So on top is 100, below is 0. Now you could see that assets like SRP, look at this, assets like SRP, BCH, WLFI, soon, Kick, whatever, IMX, NC, all these assets are within the buying, that is a strong zone. Look at it, this is strong. So the strong zone, which is 60 towards 70. So yesterday I told you that buyers prefer to enter into the market when the asset is within the region of, that is a 60 zone, heading towards 70, right? So within the 60 to 70 zone, that is a buying zone. And once it crosses 60 and get to selling zone, traders will now begin to think of exiting the market. And you could see how the asset keeps changing, right? You could clearly see how the asset keeps changing here. Because over here, every asset that you see here, it's here because of its present performance, not the past performance. That is what it is, how it is performing now. Okay, this is not what is going to happen in the future, but what is the state of the assets now. So when we look at SRP, simply means that we could say that on the condition of RSI, there are more bias on what, on SRP. On what, on XRP. We could say that there are more bias presently dominating SRP. It's an asset. Okay, now let's look at, so below we can, this is if we want to get all the assets, we can extend it. So let's extend this. Now after extending this, you could see how the assets are moving. So let's see. Good. So when we extend it, we are getting more of these assets. You could see that some of the assets are at the uh, selling zone. Look at from 40 to 30. Look, you can see that there is a difference, right? So look at it from 40 to 30. You could see there is assets like Dash, Zen, Myro, Swell. All these assets are within the selling zone, right? And then this is AIN, which is within the oversold zone. That is 20 to 10 zone, right? But the oversold zone starts from 30 to 30 to 0. So you could see this is the only assets within the oversold zone presently, right? That is the only assets. So if you want to get assets at the oversold zone, you could clearly take your time to work it out to see if you get one. So your responsibility is to just, if you want to use the coin glass simplifies the RSI, because now all the various classes of assets has been categorized here. So this is not the time for you to go and search for asset to know the region it finds itself. But once you see euro, once you see this, you know that, oh, it's at the oversold, or sorry, overbought zone, right? This overbought, and it's at the overbought zone. It's within 70 to 80 zone, which is overbought, what, overbought zone. When you see OG, you know that OG is at the overbought zone. Now let's look at it. So if I get an asset, I'm trading and I get an asset, for instance, looking at Dash. This is Dash. Where is it? Dash is at the selling zone. Okay, Dash is at the selling zone. So I just have to go to TradingView. Just have to rush to go to TradingView, take my moving average, take my moving average. Wow, wow, this is full. Oh, 1 minute. Oh, okay. So I just have to consider my moving average. Oh my goodness. Oh, I've missed an opportunity. Opportunity, yeah. I've missed opportunity. Okay. All right. So let me turn off the Ichimoku cloud. Okay. So we have MACD here, and also let's add moving average to it. Let's add moving average. So with moving average, let's search for it. Moving average cross MA, right? This is it. We tap on it nicely. So now, whatever we are going to do, first we saw the name of the asset, that this asset called Dash is at the selling zone. This asset called Dash is at the selling zone. So we want to confirm from MACD and then also um moving averages. Okay, we would like to confirm from you from MACD and then also moving average. That is the name of the asset is called Dash. Now, once you realize that all these three assets are all in line, okay, there is what we called um very good. Now, looking at this particular asset as an example, this is Dash. Oh, where is it? Okay, this is Dash. This is Dash. This is where the crossover happened, and you could clearly see now it's at the it's downtrend. It's downtrend, right? Let's look at the momentum here. Let's look at the trend rates via momentum on MACD. Now the crossover happened. Indeed, using the MACD to the bullish, the bearish the bearish crossover happened, right? And after the bearish crossover happened, you could clearly see we have it here. So this is where the crossover happened on the moving averages, and you could clearly see that here, right? So having this here, we know that this is the zone that the crossover happened on MACD, and it has penetrated through to this particular area where it's yet to change. We don't know, right? So over here, it's at least there is a sense of confidence here that the asset is what is bullish, sorry, bearish, right? The confidence is strong that it is what it is bearish, and at least if three different indicators are confirming this opportunity for you, that is what gives you the confidence. So not only two indicators are confirming, but three different what indicators. This is what we call alignment. So all the three indicators, moving average, RSI, and then also MACD, they are all communicating the same language, the same momentum, the same trend, which will build the trader's confidence. So mostly when it comes to trading, trading is all about what your the confidence of your, the basis of your confidence. So if 1 plus 1 is 2, prove that 1 plus 1 is 2, right? So those days when we were in the physics class, we've been proving laws, proving and proving and proving. Prove that. Mm? So what is your evidence or the basis of your confidence? So I consider RSI. I saw the assets within the overbought region or oversold region, and comparing it to the strength or the trend of a moving average, it is downtrend. Getting it getting the momentum on MACD, it is bearish, which gives me that confidence that the asset is what is bearish. And so therefore, if I want to make entries, I could use an opportunity here to make entries. Do you get it? Do you get it? Is that clear? Is that clear? Is that clear? Yes, yes, it's being recorded. Is that clear? Is that clear? Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. So when it comes to using different combination of different indicators, mind you, there is another indicator that we may combine. That is Bollinger Band, but not today. In the course of the week, we will do that. In the course of the week, we will do that. And there is a reason why I didn't add Bollinger Band to these particular indicators. It has to go with its perfect indicator as well. So we will consider that as not in this session. So over here, our communication is simple. So good. So over here, we have our moving average, MA. We have our MACD, MACD, and then also we have our RSI, right? So since what we are saying is, since moving average is a trend line indicator, MACD is a momentum indicator, and also RSI is also momentum indicator. The RSI could filter. We could get a filter of the exact trend or momentum of the market. Moving average could identify the exact trend. So if it happens that RSI is communicating, let's say RSI is saying it is downtrend, or the momentum is at the oversold zone, yet MACD is saying it is bullish, RSI is saying um it is consolidating, or maybe it is bearish. That simply means all the three different indicators are not speaking the same language. And since all the three indicators are not speaking the same language, the best thing we could do is to quit or hold on to observe to see if there would be a change. That is the language we are saying. So this morning, I just believe I've been able to simplify all these three. So let's look at another asset. Now, so always you can come to the CoinGlass, okay? You can easily come to the CoinGlass. So when you come to the CoinGlass, let me extend this. Let me extend this. Okay. Okay, so on CoinGlass, let's see the buying zone. So over here, after you are done, just go to Royal Kill to check the assets if you could see it there. Let me see, let's extend it. It seems, where are most of the assets now? Where are they? Where are most of the assets? Um what assets should we work on? What assets should we work on? Oh, okay. Okay, come. Let's look at swell. Swell. The name of the asset is called swell. This is swell, right? Now, swell on RSI, it's indicated that it is at the selling zone. So, where is it? Just vanished. Huh? Just vanished. Oh, well. Okay, so let's see. Good. So now let's tap on swell. When we consider swell, we could see this is on the 15 minutes frame of RSI, the 1 hour RSI, 4 hours, 12 hours. We could see they are all weak. And of course, this is a sign of a selling asset, right? This is a sign that of course the asset is being sold. So quickly, let's go to our trading view. Let's go to our trading view. Now let's search for the name of the asset. Swell. I don't know if it's in Royal Kill though. Swell.p. Good. Swell.p. Good. Now, looking at swell, let's look at something. This is a typical example. I don't know when the crossover happened here. But you could see, yeah, I can't see the crossover very well on moving average. Look at it, this zone. Look at this zone. But look at MACD. Is it bullish or bearish? Is it bullish or bearish? On MACD, is it bullish or bearish? On MACD, is it bullish or bearish? Check it out and tell me, is it bullish or bearish? Is it a bullish crossover or a bearish crossover? Check it out and tell me in the chat. Is it a bullish crossover or a bearish crossover? Check it out and tell me. Let me see. Very good. Very good. This is a bullish what? A bullish crossover. This is a bullish what? A bullish
Yes,
crossover.
they're bullish.
Yes. Please mute your call. I beg you. We are recording the session, so if you have anything to suggest, type it in the chat box. Okay. So it's a bullish what? A bullish crossover. Now we all know that RSI is at the oversold region, right? RSI is at the oversold region. But then looking at MACD, MACD is saying it is bullish, and even with moving averages, it isn't all that clear. Can you see? We can see it very clear. We can see a crossover happened, but it isn't too clear. I don't know if it's my sight, but I can't see it well at all. Okay, can you see it? So even with this, the crossover is not too clear, which means you have to do it. You have to wait. You see, so that is the reason why this is one of the key important reasons to wait, at least using different indicators to make combining different indicators to make confirmation that what's in the market. Because sometimes you see over here, even though having this particular you could clearly see that moving average is saying something different, MACD is saying something different, RSI is also saying something different. I don't know if you get it. RSI is saying something different at the oversold zone. Moving average is telling us is it isn't too clear. Then also MACD is saying it is bullish momentum. It is what? It is bullish momentum. Do you get it now? So this may be a very wrong decision for you to make entries at this moment, since all the various indicators are not telling you the exact thing or showing an equal path for you to follow. Do you get it? Is that clear? Is that very clear? Is that clear? Let me know if it's clear. Hmm. Is that clear? All right. Well, someone say we don't understand. Say you don't understand. Don't say we don't understand. Say you don't understand. Don't say we don't understand. Hmm? Everybody is saying yes. Yet you are saying we don't understand. You and who? Eh? You and who don't understand? Me myself, I understand what I'm teaching. So say you. Don't say we. Hmm? So there is this gentleman who really loves smoking, and one day he was caught. When he was caught, he was like, "Oh, we the youth we like smoking. Most of we the youth we like smoking." He didn't say most. He said we the youth we like smoking. He said no. You've been caught. So say you. Don't say we. Ah. So if you don't understand, you just report to yourself that, oh, I don't understand. Hmm? Mm-hmm. Very good for doing so. So let me know which parts don't you get it. Let me know which part of the lesson that you don't understand. Is it the moving average, the RSI, the MACD? Combining them is what is creating the confusion, or which part? Because this lesson is very simple and precise. Yeah. So at the end of what we are saying is very simple. We have three different indicators here. We have three different indicators. We have moving average, we have MACD, mm, MACD, we also have RSI. Now on the CoinGlass, the RSI has been divided based on their regions, or yes, based on their regions. So if I want assets to trade, I just come to CoinGlass. I'll be able to get, even though we go deeper into CoinGlass on different assets, but then presently we are talking about this. So maybe I come here, I see LDO. When I see LDO, when I see LDO, this is not the time for me to think of where LDO belongs to. Is it oversold? Is it overbought? Automatically, it's I can see that LDO is at the buying zone, right? Since LDO is at the buying zone, all what I could do is to go back to my TradingView app and check, make confirmation from the other two indicators. This is all what we are saying. We're not saying anything difficult. Are we saying something different? Are we saying something different? No, no. This is the reason I say trading is not difficult, right? So you just come here. So you just come here. You realize that this is LDO. So let's tap on LDO to see LDO is at the buying zone. So automatically we should expect that this is crossover. You see, LDO has been long due at the buying zone. So this is where the crossover started. And you see the bullish crossover. And after the crossover, let's look at MACD too. Look at MACD. When I look at MACD, the opportunity has been it has lapped for long. Look at this zone. You could see that this is where the bullish crossover happened. And since then, since 1959 that it happened, it has been here. Look, it has been bullish and people has been eating good food on LDO. Look at it. Look at where it started. Hmm? This zone. This is where it started. And after that, it has been there throughout. So LDO is also what? LDO is also bullish. LDO is also what? It's also bullish. And moving average is also bullish. RSI is also what? It's also bullish. This on the 4 hour time frame. So we could consider the various time frame like the 1 hour and then our 15 minutes to see if it's still the same. So yeah. So on moving average using the 1 hour time frame, you could still see there's a bullish crossover. And also, so this is it. So you look at this zone, you could see this is where the crossover happened. But unfortunately, I'm sure there may be a crossover here, which we have to exercise patience more to it. Because why? Why can we say that? You could see that now the histogram is weakening, right? It's fading out. The histogram is fading out. And of course, there is a probability that there could be a possible breakover. And notwithstanding, we could see that we could see the candles here. which also speaks something different. So maybe we could wait for the last candle to do to close, then we observe to see if we will make entries or not. Like I've said in some of the sessions, sometimes it is important for you to read the time frame, right, to see what is happening. Okay, so we can wait on the 1 hour time frame. We could even wait. This is left with 25 minutes. Can you see? Left with 25 minutes for the entire um time frame to close. So we could wait for the candlesticks, the last candlestick to close. And after closing, we could see that either we have to make entry or not. At least by then we may see the decision made by the MACD too. Is that clear? So we can consider the last time frame, which is the 15 minutes time frame. You see, on a 15-minute time frame, automatically it is what? It is bearish. This is pure bearish momentum. Pure, very pure one. Of course, MACD is bearish momentum. Moving average is also bearish momentum. So though RSI gave us bullish momentum. And that is the reason I'm saying it's possible we have to wait, because looking at the 1 hour time frame, you could see that there's probability that there could be a crossover. So when the crossover happens here, it simply means we can do what we can wait. That the reason why on the 15-minute time frame we are seeing bearish crossover. Look at the buyers, sellers are trying to push the market. That is the reason why over here it seems to be a crossover. You can see yourself, you are, as you're observing, you could see that there is a possibility that there would be what, a crossover at the bullish MACD. So it's possible we have to wait for the last candlestick to close. After the last candlestick, if there is a bullish crossover here, then we can see that of course the trend is changing, right? We could clearly see that of course the trend is what? The trend is changing. I don't know if you get it. Give me one in the chat if you get it. Give me one in the chat if you get it. Give me one in the chat if you do get it. Give me one in the chat if you do get it. Give me one in the chat if you do get it. Let me know if it's clear and you get it. Give me one. Just for me to confirm that you are following the lesson and you've understood the session. Just give me one. Very good. Very good. So please which is the I'm not getting your question. Which is the candlestick? Can you come again? Which is the candlestick? Can you come again with your question? Yes, so ladies and gentlemen, I believe the last candlestick is what you are observing. So when we talk of the last candlestick, this is the last candle, right? This is the last candle. Oh, okay. So this is the last candle. And left with 22 minutes before it closed. Left with 22 minutes before the last candle. That's what the last candle closed. Right. Left with 22 minutes for the last candle to close. And I've taught you the closing, the opening, the high and the low of a candle. Right? So that is it. So ladies and gentlemen, our language of communication, it's very simple here. We just want to use the various indicators youthfully. We want to utilize it, and combining them, it will give you more confidence for you to understand the market you find yourself, how the market is going, and then also how you could also position yourself. So having these three indicators would build the trader's confidence. We'll see to check for alignments, then also considering the various time frames, we decide to do what, make entries or hold on to your entries. This is the simple language we are saying, and I believe we could go back and practice it. I believe we could go back, can go back and then do what, practice it. Just observe So possible best to we can also add um you can also add support and resistance to it. Uh, you can add your support and then resistance to it as well, which will also help you enough, right? So just take your time, you draw your support and resistance at least 2 or 3 lines, just to consider where you position your trade, if it happens it is bearish or bullish. So let's check out if we could see another asset on RSI. Okay, mind you, this is on RSI too. This is so let's see soon. Let's check out soon. Good. So this is soon on a 15 minutes. Soon on the 15 minutes, you could see that it's at the buying zone. On the 1 hour, it's also at the buying zone, buying zone. So the 1 week is at the oversold zone. Sorry, overbought zone. So soon, let's see if the other indicators could align with this. Let's look at soon. Maybe we could get something small from soon. Good. Very good. Very good. Very good. So we have soon here, and let's look at the 4 hour time frame. Oh, so on the 4 hour time frame, um, the MACD is saying it is bearish, right? Bearish momentum. Moving average is also saying, let me see, that is bearish, right? What is the moving average telling us? Okay, the short is red, so um, okay. So this is also bearish crossover. That is a dead cross. Hope that is right. Despite the fact that soon the indicators, that is RSI, is also telling us it is bullish, right? But over here you could see there has been a bearish crossover. That is a dead cross happening here, and the MACD is also telling us that it is still bearish on the 4 hour time frame. So let's consider the few time frames we have. That is 1 hour, and on 1 hour we could clearly see, let me extend it. Good. On 1 hour we can say it is what, it is bullish, right? And also the crossover happening there is what is bullish, what bullish momentum, right? People has got this opportunity to it. Now let's look at the 15-minute time frame. This 15 minutes. So on the 15-minute time frame too, we could see it's still bullish. Yeah, let's see. Yes, it's still bullish, right? On the 15-minute time frame. So this is where sometimes the funny thing is, on the higher time frame, though it is bearish, but people will decide to go and make entries because the base decision based on the 1 hour and the 15-minute time frame, or if possible they could neglect the 4 hours and then also consider making 15 minutes, 30 minutes, or 45 minutes, and 1 hour, since 1 hour will be the longest time frame. So you could see it is still bullish here, and somebody decide to make entries, you will surely get a result, right? You get a result. But on the longer run, the possibility that the market could turn down is very high, because on the higher time frame you could see that like the 4 hour time frame as an example, could see the price is bullish there and bearish there, not bullish. Which simply means it is temporarily bearish and bullish, but not on the long term, on the long run. That is what we are saying. All right, let me know if you have any question. If it's clear, give me one in the chat. If it's clear, give me one in the chat. Let me know if there is any question. Where do I enter the market from? Where do I enter the market? No, I'm not getting your question at all. Where do I enter the market? All right. So if we talk of where to enter, now you've seen what is happening, and it's either you use support and resistance to know. I don't know if you're talking about your entry price. Don't know if you're talking about your entry price. If you want a clear entry price, then you should use support and resistance in addition to this. That will give you a clear entry price where to enter, right? But over here, using the MACD is to help you identify the various trend and then also momentum to gain confidence to make entries. So if you happen to want to make entries, you can use the current price, right? You can use the current price based on the current condition of the asset, or of the current movement of the assets. You can use the current price to make your entry, and surely you hit your results. All right. Let me know if there is any question. At least I didn't suspend the meeting, and I believe it's been impactful. Has it been impactful to you? I nearly suspended the meeting because I didn't wake up early. I couldn't wake up early, and I nearly suspended the meeting. But it's 15 minutes here. We've learned something good. Have you been able to learn something good? Have you been able to learn something good? Yes. So sometimes it's not about the lengthy lessons that you have, but the very short one, but which carries precise information, which would also help us, right? So guys, now you can go back there to practice whatever we've stated here. Can go back there to practice whatever we've stated here. So it's easy for you to use MACD, RSI, and this is very precise because it builds your confidence in the market, right? It builds your confidence in the market. Unlike maybe you use only moving average, or you use MACD and moving average, it's good. But if you add two, three indicators, it builds more confidence in the market. It gives you energy for you to know and understand what is happening, what's in the market. Right. Okay. So that is the idea. Let me see what is happening in the chat box. Okay, so they're very impactful. Okay, so Aaron is asking, on the CoinGlass, where do you choose the asset to analyze? Supposing it's not on the screen default. If it's not on the screen default, then definitely you have to get back to TradingView. If it's not on the default, you have to get back on the TradingView. So someone is asking, any app for the RSI? We said the CoinGlass, or you use your what we learned yesterday. You can use TradingView. What is on the CoinGlass is a default one. I think about 200 or 500 of cryptocurrencies that has been categorized there. So not all cryptocurrencies, but most of cryptocurrencies can be seen there based on their performance, right? So in that case, your responsibility is to just go there. If you don't see it there, then just if you don't see it in the default, like it's appearing here, even though not all asset that we may see. Look at Jelly Jelly. Look at Jelly Jelly here. What is Jelly Jelly doing here? This man, I'm even afraid of him. All right. So guys, I think this lesson is very simple, straight to the point. We hit the target, and we shall end here if there is no question to ask. Okay, so I guess Aaron, I've asked your question, I've answered your question. So um Yes, RSI is found inside TradingView. RSI is found inside TradingView. And also on CoinGlass, you could see the various allocation of RSI. So that is all. So on CoinGlass, you don't necessarily need to download the app. You can use a web page, and the web page is very impactful, helpful as compared to the app itself. Right? Okay. Okay. So guys, I believe you are all certain, fixed in mind, full of knowledge and understanding, and full of confidence to make entries in the market, full of confidence to make more money, full of confidence to share your real key opportunity to other people, full of confidence to be a crypto trader, and full of confidence to be here this morning. All right, so I believe we will end here. And with all the confidence that we've gained, now we could go consider these three indicators, then also make entries in the market. If God permits, tomorrow we shall slightly open up to stock, I said stock, or what do you call it? Stochastic RSI. Yes, and then also we would focus mainly on the Ichimoku cloud. The Ichimoku cloud. That is what we will focus on and explain it better and advance how helpful it is and impactful to traders, and how traders can use the Ichimoku cloud to make decisions in the market. It's an interesting session. We'll have it tomorrow if God permits. And I wish you well. Get prepared to be there so that we can all learn. All right, guys, let's end here and see you in the next session if there is any. See you in the next session if there is any. Have a good day. Bye. Love you all.